How's it going, guys? Real59 here, and welcome to the 91 rated prime icon Michael Owen player review. One of the best striker in England's history and one of the 4 English players to go and win Ballon d'Or. He was one of the best strikers in his prime and one of the most prolific strikers this game has ever seen. When EA dropped this card alongside Maradona, I was really excited to use him as I've always admired him. Looking at this card, it looks a pretty good one. He's got a phenomenal 90 pace, an amazing 88 dribbling, an insane 89 shooting, 70 passing, which is alright and not the best of physicals, alongside skill moves, which is only 3 stars. However, weak foot with 4 stars looks great. Looking further into this car, it looks quite astonishing. He's got a 91 acceleration with 90 sprint speed. It's good the way it is, obviously it can be boosted. His shooting is pretty phenomenal with 94 attacking positioning, 94 finishing, 86 shot power, not the best of long shots with 81 only, and then great 89 volleys. Vision is decent as well alongside curve. Dribbling is something that I was pretty surprised over, but obviously it's really good. 86 agility, 85 balance, 91 reactions, 86 ball control, 90 dribbling, and 84 composure. Heading accuracy and jumping is great as well for a striker. Stamina is also pretty alright. Strength and aggression, however, are not the best with only 63 and 58. And quite honestly, I wasn't feeling as great when I first started to use this card because he isn't the tallest, one thing, and then he doesn't have the best of physicality as well. So, I was actually worried that he wouldn't be able to take the ball away from him. And his acceleration is, his pace is pretty high, 90, but still it's not the highest if you compare it to Lozano or like Maradona. So that was a bit of worrying, but this card was absolutely phenomenal. One of the best cards that I've used in this game. A complete striker, on and off the ball, does everything that you expect him to do, is really good at assisting, is really good at finishing. His dribbling is also pretty amazing. And so I really enjoyed him, and I was able to score a lot of goals with him, I think around 16 in 12 games with 7 or 8 assists, and obviously that is right to the striker. Really good card. And starting off with his positives, he's got amazing pace, shooting and dribbling. His pace is one of the best that I've used in this game because his ball control, his first touch is so good that it creates so much space for you, and then obviously when you've got the space created for yourself, you are able to do so many things. And not many players have got good first touch, but you'll be able to see with this card, he's got one of the best first touch that I've used in this game. His shooting, is quite sensational. 94 attacking positioning, 94 finishing. You do expect him to finish most of the chances that you get with him, and I was able to finish most of the chances that I got with him. His weak foot is not the best, it's only 3 stars. So, his weak foot is pretty good. It's 4 stars. So you do expect him to score with his weak foot as well, and I was able to score some goals with his weak foot as well. And then his dribbling is not the highest, it's 88, and then he's got only 86 agility and 86 balance. Again, it's not the best. It's for example, if you compare it to Maradona, it's not the best, but it still feels higher than 86, to be honest. In my opinion, it feels at least around 90, so that's a good thing. And then his negatives, as we all know, strength, aggression, not the best. He's pretty weak when it comes to strength. He was able to push off by his opponents, a lot of times, so that's a bit of annoying thing. And then his skill moves are not the greatest as well, only 3 stars. Like I always say, if you don't have even 4-star skill moves, you're not able to do most of those skill moves, from which you can create space for yourself, and that at times it does become quite predictable, against your opponent. So that's one of the bad things about this card. And then aggression as well. I do expect him to be quite aggressive on, the offensive side, but he is not that as offensive. And the cards that are quite similar to him are Luis Hernandez and Lawson. You get to have the same feeling with them. Obviously, these guys are not almost, these guys are almost similar. They're not quite exact the similar, but so in my opinion, every card in this game is good in their own way, and you get to use them, and then you get to see with them how they perform, and it's just fun using all these cards. So, but in my opinion, these cards are quite similar. But that was it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.